The July 4th egg is still inside of Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. And in today's video, I'm going to be hatching the egg for 24 hours straight to see if I can get any of the new secret pets. Before I start though, this Saturday, I'll be giving away this doggy 1337 to one of you guys in the comments. So if you do enjoy today's video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to leave your username in the comments below. So with all that being said, let's jump right in. Alright, so as you guys probably know already, I was away for a week, so when the update dropped, I could not hatch the July 4th egg when it came out. However, we just got update 11 right here, and the July 4th egg is still here, as you can see. Now, I've already gotten all three of the legendaries from out this egg, and I've also hatched 166,337 of them. Alongside that, in this update, we also got milestones right here, and these are pretty cool. I hope really soon I can get this Light Lord right here. I hope it's not too hard. But there is a lot of milestones we have to complete, so that might take us a little bit. Let's take a look at all the pets we do have. So for the tier 1, we have the Patriotic Penguin right here. That blows 1200 bubbles, has a coin multiplier of 950, and a gem multiplier of 25. Here's the shiny version, mythic version, and of course shiny and mythic version. Then next we have the Patriotic Shock, and I don't have a normal of that, but I do have a shiny of it. So stats to that right there, 4100 bubbles, a coin multiplier of 3000, and a gem multiplier of 57. And here's the mythic for you guys. And also the normal right here. So that's what it looks like, 2700 bubbles, 2000 coin multiplier, and a gem multiplier of 38. And then we have 8 Star Lords. And those right there below, 3200 bubbles. They have a coin multiplier of 3200 and a gem multiplier of 65. Wait, here's what the Patriotic Penguin and Star Lord look like. The Patriotic Penguin honestly got a really nice upgrade. But not gonna lie, the Star Lord kind of looks like a jester. So that's pretty cool. But for the secret pets, there's 3 we have to get. The first one is called the Liberty, and that is 1 in 100 million. The second one we have is the Patriotic Robot, and that is 1 in 1 billion. And there's one even rarer than that, surprisingly. And we got the Cool Pals Trio, and that, my friends, is 1 in 5 billion. I do not expect to get that today. I mean, though, there are special ribs with the July 4th egg on it, but I do not feel like looking for those right now. And before we start, there is one more thing we have to do. As you guys can see, there's a new notification on our quest. And that's because we have just reached 100 billion bubbles blown. I'm blowing so many bubbles because of the new mastery. With the bubble day, I blew like almost 2 million, which is absolutely crazy. But anyways, we have the demonic dog cat to claim right here. So let's go ahead and do that. So there we go. Demonic dog cat. Now let's quickly check out this tiny pet. That blows 2200 bubbles, has a coin multiplier of 3100 and a gem multiplier of 45. And here's what it looks like. It's been in the game for months, so you probably have seen it before, and it is tiny. If I could get the secret dog cat though, that's actually decently big, but it's not hatch day. Alright though, now that we're done with all that, let's go ahead and get set up. So the first thing I'm going to do is reset my bubble shrine. We have to make sure that's at 12 hours. Let's also put on some infinity elixirs right here. Some egg elixirs too, some lucky evolve potions, some speed evolve potions, which I should really get more of, and some mythic evolve potions. And now, as you guys can see, I blow 1.2 million bubbles. This update is actually really insane. But at this time, let's actually head back, and we should have enough coins to last us for an entire day. And we do. Let me just auto delete that real quick, because I don't need it. But now we can go ahead and get hatching. Alright, so it's now been 1 hour since we started hatching the July 4th egg. We are now up to 189,822 hatches, and the egg now only costs 24 of the festival coins. That's because in hatching we are now at silver 1. So I got 2 infinity elixirs, and I also got 15% luck, 10% hatch speed, and 5% egg cost. And the egg costs are now reduced by 5%. So yeah, I'll just quickly throw those on. And yeah, by the end of our hatching, we should be at like a gold ring, maybe even platinum, but I do not know. If we do reach gold 3 though, we get another extra egg hatch. So I think you can actually hatch like 11 eggs now. That's absolutely crazy. But anyways, what did we get? Not much, but another Patriotic Shock Mythic. So, you know, I guess that's pretty cool. Would they make my team though? Let me just see. I don't think they would. I would need a shiny mythic though, and that's what it looks like. We just need 4 more though, so it shouldn't really be much of a problem. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue our hatching. Alright, so it's now been about 11 hours since we started hatching. We're now up to 433,976 hatches. And I have some great news actually. We now have 12 Star Lords, which means we can make ourselves a shiny. So that's what it looks like right there. And there we go. That's our legendary shiny Star Lord. Nice particles. Alright, well here's the stats of that right there. 4,800 bubbles, 4,800 coin multiplier, and a gem multiplier of 97. And I just need one more mythic patriotic shock and I can make a shiny mythic version. But since we did make ourselves that shiny Star Lord, we can just go ahead and claim our index rewards for July 4th. So we get 15 infinity elixirs, 15 festival spin tickets, and 15 egg elixirs. That's going to help us out a lot. But yeah, that's super cool right there. Unfortunately, no sign of a new secret pet. We got some festival mystery boxes in the shop here. I'll just buy one though. Matter of fact, just buy the rest. I still have enough coins though. I might as well just use a few tickets to get some more, just to make sure though. Alright, I don't need much. But now let's just go ahead and turn on our infinity elixirs. Same with our egg elixirs. And let's also go ahead and refresh our shrine. I'm doing it now so I won't have to do it later. Alright, so there we go. Back to blowing over 1,000,000 bubbles again. But now that we're done all of that, let's go ahead and continue hatching. Alright, it's now been about 12 hours since we started hatching the July 4th egg. We are now up to 482,234 hatches. We've actually reached the gold 1 on the hatching milestone. So that means right there I get another extra hatch, along with some cool goodies, which is super cool. But that also means I can now hatch 8 eggs, and on hatch days I can hatch 9. That's going to be super overpowered. But also we now have enough patriotic shock mythics to make a shiny mythic, so let's go ahead and do that. And there we go. Nice emerald green, by the way. A stats of that right there, 6,100 bubbles, 4,500 coin multiplier, and a gem multiplier of 85. So that's really cool. So now we have 2 pets we have to enchant after we're done hatching. We can start getting our enchant milestone up. I think this might be the easiest one to max out. Well, if you're insanely unlucky. But yeah, let's draw on our extra egg elixirs, our extra infinity elixirs, and now we can go ahead and continue hatching. Alright, so it's been 17 hours since we started hatching the July 4th egg. If we just take a look, we're now up to almost 600,000 hatches, so that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, no sign of a secret pet, still. We're getting close to making another shiny mythic patriotic shock. I just need 4 more Star Lords to make another shiny. So you know, hopefully we can do that. But yeah, for now, that's pretty much it. We still have a lot of time to get some good stuff, so let's continue hatching. Alright, so it's now been 22 hours since we started hatching our July 4th egg. If you just check out our July 4th egg right here, we've now hatched almost 700,000 eggs, And with just another look at our inventory, sadly no secrets though. However, we do have enough Star-Lords to make us another shiny, so we can do that. That's super cool. Oh wait, we got a mythic Star-Lord. Okay. I did not notice that. I guess I can still pull mythic tier 3s. That's crazy. Alright, well, let's see the stats of that. 5600 bubbles, 5600 coin multiplier, and a gem multiplier of 113. I would say that's good, but the shiny mythic patriotic shock unfortunately is better. I would like to see what this looks like though. Alright, not gonna lie, I actually like this. I'm kinda glad I hatched it now. Such a cool pet. And you know, it could have been worse. It could have been shiny mythic. But that's our Star-Lord right there. That's nice. But yeah, we don't have any extra egg elixirs or infinity elixirs to throw on. So let's head back to our shrine. Throw in some more potions. And with that being done, I will see you guys once we are done our hatching. Alright, so it's been well over 24 hours since we started hatching the July 4th egg. In total, we were able to hatch about 750,000 eggs, which is not bad at all. Also, since I have it on egg elixir real quick, here's what hatching 9 eggs would look like. Pretty crazy. You can hatch like 12 now, I believe is the max. So that's super crazy. But anyways, what did we get? One last look at our inventory, and unfortunately no new secret pet. The best thing we did get today was this mythic Star-Lord. We also managed to make 2 shiny, and even a shiny mythic patriotic shock. So these 4 pets right here are what we are going to be enchanting. So let's head up to the void now. Before we start enchanting though, obviously we gotta put on our power orbs. So there we go. While we do this, we can also get up our enchant milestones too. Like that, super easy. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, but at the same time I am hoping this takes long. But yeah, I'll see you guys back once we are done enchanting. Bruh, that didn't even take 5 million gems. That's kinda sad. But now here is our current team. No more Void Crystal Dragon, unfortunately. Look at the stats on some of these things though. 30,000 bubbles on not even a secret pet. It's crazy. But altogether, these pets blow 614,996 bubbles. I think that's an improvement, but a really small improvement. I'll still take it though. But other than that though, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. If you forgot anything good about the July 4th egg, let me hear in the comments below. And if you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.